Hello friends, welcome to another video here at This Magic House. My name's Becca and today we're going shopping on the internet, or rather, we're talking about a shopping excursion I did a little while ago on the internet, so I've already received the items, tried them on, and going to talk about them. And where did I go? ThredUp. You've all heard about ThredUp. This is not a sponsored post, but I was inspired by other sponsored posts to try them out. See what they were all about. Did they have anything for me? We've all been in a pandemic. The opportunities to go out have been minimal, so I haven't really been worrying about my wardrobe. But frankly, my clothes are wearing out. I need new ones. For environmental reasons, I like to wear clothes until you can't wear them anymore. And a big part of my wardrobe either doesn't fit me anymore or can't be worn anymore because it's turning into rags. So, shopping trip it was. My style-wise, aesthetically, I'm a basic witch. I'm also a lazy goth. I wear black. I have some things that have a little bit of color, but mostly those are graphic tees that I'm moving away from, or they are black clothes with a colored design element on them. And you've seen this if you've seen any of my other videos. I wear black with something over it, usually a gray thing. So I am looking for basic clothes, jeans, t-shirts, things to put over them like sweaters or hoodies or light jackets. I'm looking for things that are all in black or gray, mostly for a color scheme. And I'm also looking for things that fit me, which is an issue because I have let's call it a non-standard body type. Just to give you all of the information, I am about 5'7", I weigh about 175 pounds, and my stomach is about the same dimensions as my hips. And I'll put all my measurements up on the side here. But it means that the two narrowest points of my torso are basically my bra band and my hip bones. That makes anything high-rise, I know high-rise pants are all the fashion right now, it really cuts into my stomach and it's very painful. It doesn't hold it all in, it feels like a string cutting me in half. It's very painful. So I do gravitate towards low-rise or mid-rise simply because I can have that waistband be on my hip bones and it doesn't cut into me. So that's one of my issues. That's my big issue. And also, because of my size, it means that I take a size or two smaller in bottoms than I do in tops. So it can create some issues finding clothes. And it actually created some issues with the ThredUp site because you can choose my sizes, but that's your sizes for everything. And so if you have my sizes and it's arranged like 4 different sizes, if I went to search for pants, there would be things that were much too large that would come back in the results because those are including the sizes for tops. But if I went to search for tops, it would include things that were much too small. So that was definitely something that I had my sizes, but every time I switched from tops to bottom, I had to adjust the my sizes. So it was moderately useful. It would be more useful if ThredUp let you pick what your sizes are for specific types of garments. Maybe they'll do that in the future. So I will say that I put my sizes up for the time that I was ordering. I ordered these clothes about a month ago, and in that time period, I've actually been working with my doctor to find out why my belly is so large and bloated and painful. And it seems that there are some medical reasons why this is happening, and I won't have an actual diagnosis for a couple of months. I have some more tests around Halloween, so I am putting together a video about that journey that I am on, but that won't be until November that I actually have a diagnosis and I actually know what's going on. I certainly hope I have a diagnosis by November, but I've been trying some things under my doctor's supervision, and my stomach measurement has gone down 2 inches since I ordered the clothes, so that will affect their fit. So I just want to put that out there. It doesn't really relate to my ThredUp experience, but it does relate to my trying on clothes experience. And, I think a lot of you can probably relate to having a body type that, whether you're smaller or larger or just not in the right proportions based on what ready-to-wear expects a human body to look like, buying clothes can be difficult. I think most of us can relate to trying on clothes and not having them fit quite right, and it's especially problematic when you're trying things out online. And then it's on top of that, it's so many times more problematic when it's a site like ThredUp, which, yes, they have a size chart, but that's just a general size chart because every single brand they carry has their own sizes. So I found myself a lot of times, if I wasn't familiar with the brand, if I didn't already have clothes in that brand that I knew how their sizes fit me, I would be going to that brand's website and looking up their size chart and seeing what they would recommend, because they're quite different. And when I go through the try-ons, and I actually did measure everything, so we can talk about the different sizes and how they fit differently. So I went into ThredUp with the goal of buying as many items of basics as I could for under $100. $100 was my limit on how much I was spending. They do have free shipping over, I think it's $79, so $80 and above is free shipping. So buying $100, I knew I was getting free shipping. I also had a promo code from another YouTuber's sponsored video, and that gave me 30% off everything. So that also gave me a little bit more buying power. So my first thoughts on the website are that it's chaos. The homepage has a whole bunch of discounts that they're running on a whole bunch of different things. I wasn't going to use any of the promo codes that they were advertising to me at the time because I knew that I was going to use this 30% off everything discount code from this other YouTuber. I don't have a discount code to share with you, but if you search for a ThredUp sponsored post on YouTube, you will find a discount code. So they only sell women's clothing, is the other thing. So if you're looking for anything that's not considered women's clothing, that this isn't the site for you. They don't have men's clothing, they don't have children's clothing, they don't sell undergarments, probably for obvious reasons. You don't want to be buying used undergarments. So from the homepage, you have to click on the women's tab, and then it did walk me through what are my sizes and ask me some questions, but then it just like dumps you on this page, and my first thought was, these are a bunch of ugly clothes that I would never wear. How am I going to find anything I want? But then I found filters, and the filters really 100% you need to use filters on this site to find anything. So I'll choose women. My sizes are already in here. Base sizes, I have large, extra large, and extra, extra large. And for numbered sizes, I have 12 through 18. And then for waist, I chose 32. That's smaller than my measured waist measurements by a significant amount. But I know that the jeans that I normally have been wearing for the past couple of years, the size that I've been buying Levi's 711s in a size 31 waist. And I know that they're just a smidge too tight. I can wear them no problem, but they're just a smidge too tight. If I was buying a new pair of Levi's, I would get the size 32 waist. So I chose the size 32 waist because of that. So it dumps everything. It shows a bunch of purses, it shows gloves and hats and scarves and just a whole bunch of stuff. It's really pushing, or looking at it right now, it's really pushing scarves at me. Sorry, ThredUp, I don't want to buy a Walmart scarf from you. That's not why I'm here. What do we want to limit it to? I will say just show me tops. I'm not going to pick a brand, but I will pick a color. So I will say black. There's still 50,000 plus items. So that's not breaking it down enough. So I am going to say just show me cotton, because mostly in this I was really searching for natural fibers. So I was really searching for cotton or linen mostly. I think there's few things that I bought that were very cheap and were kind of cute, but I was mostly searching for cotton and linen. So now we have 18,952 items that are classified as a top in black. So it's still a lot. So I'll say short sleeve. And now we have 3,941 items. So now we're getting into a little bit more manageable. And then you have the sorted. So they have newest first, and then priced high to low, and recently discounted. Interestingly, I like to do the high to low to put the most expensive things at the top. Because, the things at the very top, like, do I want to buy a Burberry for $150? No. But if you scroll usually like halfway down the page, you start to get stuff that is reasonable. Like, here is a shirt from Carmen Marcavalvo. It was retail at $328 that they're selling for $50. There's some real deals here, and I definitely, there's something that there's not a good deal at on. I would say don't bother with, unless there's a significant discount. Like, I did buy an Old Navy shirt, but it was on a final sale and it was super cheap. But most things, like, if you're going to be saving like $4, I would skip it. I would spend that same amount of money on something that is a better quality or a better brand. I'm just going to favor a couple of things that are coming up here. And that's my other suggestion, is favorite a bunch of things and then go back later and figure out if you really want it or not. So I bought 2 pairs of jeans. The first were by James Jeans, and these are kind of coated and shiny. They are cotton polyester lycra blend, and they were size 32 waist. They list the retail price, and I have no way of confirming that these retail prices are accurate because most of these are a few years out of date from these designers, and so I can't just go to the website and see this exact item of clothing and then see what it costs because they keep changing. But I'll just tell you what ThredUp lists the retail price. I've seen some reviews saying that the ThredUp retail price is not accurate and sometimes it's inflated. I have no way of knowing that. So James Jeans, the retail originally was $167. The listed price was $27.99. With my 30% off discount code, I paid $19.54. The second pair of jeans I got was an Adriano Goldschmied, or Goldschmied, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. These are actually listed on the ThredUp site as jeggings, which I hate that name. But, skinny jeans. I love a pair of skinny jeans, and the kids don't want them, so they're cheaper for me. These were originally $125. ThredUp had them listed at $24.99, and with the discount code, I paid $17.50. I also like these jeans because they have this stripe on the side, and it reminds me of Han Solo, and anything that helps me low-key cosplay Han Solo, that's a win in my book. So I got 2 short-sleeve t-shirts. The first was New York & Company, which was originally $25. It had a final sale of $8.99. I paid $6.30 with my discount code. Very basic t-shirt. Also another very basic t-shirt with the Clear Rock t-shirt, originally $24, listed as a final sale of $8.99. I paid $6.30 for this one as well. So both plain black t-shirts cost me $6.30 each. I also got 2 long sleeve t-shirts. One was the Old Navy shirt that I mentioned. That was originally $20. It was listed at $6.99. I paid $4.90 for that. Again, it's Old Navy. It's not the greatest quality, but for under $5, that's a good price for an Old Navy shirt. The other long sleeve shirt I got was Ralph Lauren Sport, and this was originally $48. It was on a final sale for $4.99, and I paid $3.50 for this. I think part of the problem, if you look at this photo, there's this little spot that you can see, and this is called out in the description, that it has a minor stain. This came right out in the wash. I really think it was like toothpaste or something. It was just like a little speck of white. It really looked like toothpaste, but it came right out in the wash. And I really liked this one because it had this little ruching along the top line, so it wasn't just a plain neck. It had a little bit of detail on it that I liked. The short sleeve t-shirts were actually a couple bucks more than the long sleeve t-shirts. The long sleeve t-shirts were very cheap. So I also ordered 3 toppers. So I got a Banana Republic cardigan, which was originally $60. It was listed at $16.99, and I paid $11.90. A Sparkle & Fade cardigan, which was also originally $60, listed at $9.99. I paid $7. And a Halogen cardigan, which was originally $119. They had it listed at $28.99, and I paid $20.30. I did previously record my unboxing, so take it away, week ago me. Okay, so the box came in yesterday, And I thought, "Oh, I'll just wait till it's a little bit cooler. It's warm out today." It's not going to get any cooler. So it's not going to get any cooler until probably Sunday. So I'm doing the unboxing today, and they'll give me some time to wash everything, and then hopefully this weekend it will be a little bit cooler and I can try some of this stuff on. Sorry about the traffic noise. Let's do this. Okay, so everything is wrapped nicely. And let's see what the first item is. Okay, everything, it's all wrapped together. Okay, so let's see. We have the Clear Rock t-shirt. There's a little bit of a smudge on it. Nothing a wash can't take out. Smells like perfumey laundry detergent. This looks like that vesty, sweatery thing. Gray things to put over my other clothes. My black clothes are kind of my aesthetic. So yeah, it's a gray thing. Okay, this looks like a long sleeve. No, what is this? Oh, this is the cardigan. Interesting. Oh, okay. So this is Banana Republic. It's always so hard when you're buying things online and they're all black to figure out like how things work together. So this is a cardigan that just sort of hooks on, I'll obviously try it on later, but it just sort of hooks on the shoulder right here. It's open. Of course, you can't see any better either because it's all black. That's pretty cool looking. Okay. That's definitely something that I will wear come fall. This is one of the long sleeve t-shirts. This is just an Old Navy long sleeve t-shirt, and seems to be in good shape. Yeah, nothing fancy about it, just an Old Navy long sleeve. And here is the other short sleeve t-shirt, it looks like. This is the New York & Company basic black t-shirt. I bought a lot of extra larges. It looks like they actually might be a little bit big for me. I like my clothes to be fit fairly snug, and they might be a little bit loose, but I mean totally wearable, but just looser than I usually wear, so that's interesting. Okay, and this is the first pair of jeans. This is the Jackie by Adriano Goldschmied. Right, so these have they're skinny jeans, and I like these because they have this this kind of stripe down the side that I thought would be sort of a Han Solo effect, and can't go wrong with a Han Solo effect, right? So yeah, so they're skinny jeans. I think they were described as jeggings on ThredUp, but we'll forgive them for that. I think this is the other long sleeve. This is the Ralph Lauren. I like this one. When I saw it online, it has this kind of it's a little bit of gathering right here in the front, so it's not simply a plain t-shirt. It does have a little bit of extra, and this one does have some smudges on it. I saw that on ThredUp when I ordered this. I saw that it had some smudges, but it was very cheap, so I took my chance. So we'll see how that does in the wash. This is the last pair of jeans. So this is if you see, it's in the light here, it's sort of shiny. It's coated denim. This is by James Jeans. Black jeans, but they are shiny. Probably means they'll wear out sooner, because I know from experience that this vinyl stuff kind of starts to wear off after a while. But yeah, I wanted something sparkly and a little bit different than just a normal pair of jeans. So that is the unboxing. 2 pairs of jeans, 2 short sleeve shirts, 2 long sleeve shirts, and 2 things that go over it. So some of the reviews that I had read from other people were worried about the cleanliness of the clothes from ThredUp, that these are used clothes. What does that mean? My experience, they were clean. There were 2 things taking it out. One was that Ralph Lauren top that obviously there was an issue with it that it had that little like toothpaste mark on it that came completely out. One of the short sleeve t-shirts also had a white smudge on it that looked like a deodorant mark from someone trying it on. So those are the two things that were found that had like physical dirt on them, but throw in the wash, they came out just fine. They still smell strongly of someone else's laundry detergent. I use unscented everything, and these are scented. They are so scented that not only do they still smell of someone else's laundry detergent after I've washed them, but the other clothes that I washed with them that I already owned also now smell like that other person's laundry detergent. It really depends on where these are coming from and who washed them and what, but it's not offensive to me. It's definitely something that I'm not used to, and I'm looking forward to it going away, but it's like, ooh, gross. It's a laundry detergent smell. So let's try stuff on. I actually tried these on yesterday, so I'll kind of talk you through some of my thoughts. The James jeans. So these were the coated jeans. I like them. I will be wearing them, but they're a smidge tight on me. When they said a 32 waist, the measurements that ThredUp put, they said it's a size 32 waist. They listed a 28.5 inseam. I measured a 30-inch inseam. We both had 9-inch for the rise. They had 33 inches for the waist, and I measured 32 for the waist. And again, these are low rise, so they're really hitting on my hip bones, and so it's okay. And they're lycra, so there's a little bit of stretch, but they are a little bit tight. I do plan on wearing them, but knowing that they're a smidge tight on me. The next pair of pants, the Adriano Goldschmied jeans, fit me much better. These are super comfortable, and I definitely will be wearing these. These will be a major part of my wardrobe rotation. And the measurements were actually spot on for these, and I'm not surprised that the clothes that I liked most from the things that I bought from ThredUp were the things that were described the most accurately, because that's what I was buying, you know? So they listed them as a 31.5 inseam, a 9.5 rise, and a 34-inch waist. My measurements matched everything except I only got a 9-inch. I measured a 9-inch rise, not a 9.5-inch rise. And the rise is the part from the crotch seam up to the waistband in the front, like along where the zipper is. So it measures like, you know, if it's a low, medium, or high-rise waist. Those fit me great. I will definitely be wearing them a lot because they are super comfy. Those are also cotton polyester lycra. The short sleeve t-shirts, the New York & Company, they listed this as a 30-inch chest and a 23-inch waist. This is an extra large. So saying a 30-inch chest for an extra large seemed crazy because, you know, like a 30-inch waist at an extra large. But okay, so they listed that. My measurements, this was baggy on me. I will wear it, but definitely this is a schlubbing around the house shirt. This is not a feel good about myself, go out in public shirt. You know, they listed a 30-inch chest. I measured a 45-inch chest. They measured a 32-inch length. I measured a 24.5-inch length, and that's from the back of the neck to the hem. So I don't know who measured this thing, but they measured 15 inches smaller around the chest than I did. If it was accurate that it was 30 inches, that would have been a problem, but it was also a problem that it's 45 because I feel like I'm swimming in this thing. I like to wear tighter t-shirts. The Clear Rock was much closer to the description. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I really like how it fits. I will be wearing this a lot. So they listed a 35-inch chest and a 26-inch length. I also measured it as a 35-inch chest and a 26.5-inch length. And again, for a t-shirt, the measurement is the size when you have it out flat. They're stretchy. They stretch around you. They should be, if you like to wear them tight, that measurement should be smaller than your actual measurements. Obviously, you want them loose. The New York & Company tee, I measured it at 45 inches. It fits me loosely because that's larger than my chest size. There were two long sleeves. First was the Ralph Lauren Sport, and this one was also fairly close to the measurements. My measurements were a little bit bigger than their measurements. So they had it listed as a 40-inch chest. I measured 42. They listed a 25-inch length, and I measured 27. So there's really no rhyme or reason in how these measurements are lining up. Some of them are spot on, some of them are bigger. There's a few that I want to talk about that are smaller. They're kind of all over the place. I don't know what method they're using. I don't know who is measuring these things. They get a lot of stock, and they process stock very quickly, and I think they don't process it all that accurately. So that's something to think about when you're looking at these descriptions, is that they're not always accurate. So just keep that in mind. The Old Navy long sleeve was pretty accurate for measurements. They measured 34 across the chest. I measured 35. They measured a 28-inch length. I measured a 29. So pretty accurate. This also fit me very well. So now we're on to the toppers. So one of them I did not receive. The halogen cardigan, which I was looking forward to. It was 57% linen, long sleeve. It seemed like a nice summer, evening, fall outer layer. They couldn't find it. It's still, it's lost somewhere. It's funny because they sent me an email saying that they couldn't find it and they were refunding me and they were shipping the rest of my stuff. But it's still listed as waiting to be shipped on the website. So that's something. And ThredUp has this whole points reward system that you sign up for them and you get this many points, and you buy stuff and you get this many points. I haven't gotten any points yet for the things that I ordered. And I think it's because this one item has not shipped and they're not planning on really shipping it because they can't find it. I don't know, maybe in 4 months they will find it somewhere and they're like, oh, Becca wants that, and ship it off in the mail to me. And then this order will be finalized. I don't know. They didn't say they were doing that. They just said, we can't find it, we're refunding you. So I actually spent a little bit less than my total was going to be because that never shipped and that got refunded to me. So that one never got, can't tell you about it. The next one, though, the Banana Republic cardigan, which is also 55% linen and is super soft, and I like this a lot. It has a nice drapey cowl neck. The picture that they put up on it was very hard to know what was going on. It has this weird asymmetrical look, which doesn't show up when I actually wear it. So they just put it on the mannequin real weird. And so that one, the only measurement they put that is length. They measured the length at 28.75 inches, which is ridiculous given how terrible their measurements are, that anyone would bother entering something at 1/4 of an inch. Like, they're all wrong. So I measured almost 2 inches shorter. I measured at 27 inches. So, and then the other thing was the sparkle and fade cardigan, which again, this image was very strange. I was sort of expecting this to be a vest when I ordered it. It is not a vest, it's more of a capey, poncho-y type thing, but I still really like it. Weird gray things to go on top of my tight black clothes that's totally my aesthetic. So I do like this one a lot. They listed it as 34 inches in length, and I measured only 27 inches from the neck to the hemline, but maybe they were measuring how like the sleeve parts drape down when they put it on the mannequin, that they got all that extra length, extra 15 inches. I'm not sure. So that's my stuff. I think that it all fits. Some of it is a little bit too tight, some of it is a little bit too loose, but it's all wearable, especially for the price that I paid for it. So I'll tell you my actual total here. It says that the retail price for everything is over $600. The subtotal for everything I bought was $138.91. With my 30% off code, that took off an extra $41.67, which brought my total to $97.24. However, I did have that one item that did not ship, and that took off an additional $20.30. So my actual cost was about $76 for 8 items of clothing. So I think that definitely fit my goal of buy as much as I can for under $100. So I think that this was successful. I really, I do like their service. I've been back again to their site. I haven't placed an order, but I have just been like filling up my favorites queue to see what else is out there, to see what else I can add into my wardrobe. I think that if you use the filters and you're really specific about what you're looking for, you can definitely find things that fit your budget, that are really good deals, and that fit your style. But just if you don't use those filters, or you don't use enough of those filters, it's completely overwhelming. It's also overwhelming if you're just looking for black t-shirts and like, okay, there's 5,000 of them. Which black t-shirt do I choose? Well, you can either choose the most expensive or the least expensive. And that's my, do you want the highest quality that you're going to hold on to these things for a while? Or do you want cheap stuff that you just want some more t-shirts to wear? All of these things were pretty cheap. The most expensive were the James jeans. I paid under $20 for them. So yeah, that's my experience. My review of ThredUp is a positive one. There's definitely things that could be fixed. They need to measure things better because they're all over the map with measurements. They need to make their filters a little bit better. It would really be helpful if you were able to say, these are my sizes for bottoms and these are my sizes for tops and dresses, to split them out a little bit better. But overall, for what they are, an online thrift store, I think that they're a really good deal. And as long as you are careful and you're really specific about what you're looking for. So let me know in the comments, have you tried ThredUp? What were your experiences? Are you also a basic witch who wears all black? Do I need more color in my life? I don't think so. I think the lipstick does it. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked this video. If it was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. And I do have more reviews coming. I have some stuff that I need to review, some for me, some for my cats. And we'll see each other in the future. Thank you so much for watching.